If you are anything like me and think that our public land should be protected and not sold, then you have a home here. Welcome to The Go Show. And you can find us on social media, facebook.com/The Go Show with Mike Russell, and on Instagram @The Go Show with Mike Russell. As usual, we have the video rolling on Facebook of segment one. Now, I was mocking a shush here because after last week, when we swore in our new intern Beans, and told intern Sarah to pound sand, don't come back until your doctor, intern Sarah. 1 week later, it was all scheduling for me. The knucklehead that I am, scheduled her first week to be the weekend after she had her wisdom teeth removed. Yeah. So right out of the gates, I gave her a day off. I'm nice like that, right? Yeah, I'm a giver. Yes, he is such a giver. So I have no one in studio. It's very lonely. So we'll get Scott Lavin in here at the end of the second hour because, I need some pals. If you are following along on Facebook, you'll notice that I have my new shirt, one of my favoritist. It says public land owner. Yes, we are public land owners, and we should be proud to be public landowners. You should familiarize yourself with the difference between public land, federal land, government land. You know, it's some people use those terms interchangeably, and sometimes the government uses that switches those terms from public land to something else to indicate that they're probably going to sell it, that they have ownership of it. We are the owners of it. So make sure make sure you educate yourself. Very recently, there's been a changing of the guard in who administers and governs those lands. That person is indicating that he is wanting to sell a lot of these lands. So please get involved. Elections do have consequences. Make sure you understand who you're voting for. Make sure you reach out to the people that are already elected and let them know that our public lands are our public lands. Keep yo hands off. Yeah. I don't care if you're into kayaking, hiking, climbing, hunting, fishing. Don't care. If you love our environment and our way of life, make sure you are getting involved with protecting our public lands. There are plenty of, I wouldn't say agencies, there are plenty of groups, there are plenty of organizations that are dedicated exclusively to helping and aiding and funding public land conservation. Get involved. I will do my best this week to start highlighting some of those on social media, so do follow along. So get over to facebook.com/The Go Show with Mike Russell and on Instagram @The Go Show with Mike Russell, and we'll start to funnel you some information in places and areas that you can get involved, okay? It's so weird to me because I have no one here rolling their eyes at me. Not at all. But going back to the public lands, we want to thank, like last week, we highlighted New Belgium Brewing and their Fat Tire promotion with the 3 videos. I think they've already reached their $250,000 goal. I hope that they do that again real soon, and I hope other companies get involved as well and maybe do a match campaign. I'm just throwing it out there. If there's anybody that wants to get involved with the I wouldn't say dire nature, but there are public lands that are being threatened. Our ability to hunt and fish and hike and climb and just bird watch and nature watch and camp on public lands is being threatened. So let's all get involved, shall we? If you're looking for something to do next weekend, so I want to help you plan ahead. If you're looking for something really fun to do, first off, right out of the gates in the morning at Bass Pro Shops in Mesa, we have and I'm gonna check my notes here because it's quite a mouthful. You ready for this? You remember a couple weeks ago we had Dan on. He was the blind hunter, and you heard that right. If you want to hear from a legally blind, not I can see just a little bit. No, dude can't see anything. Big game hunter. Yeah. I'm going to send you over to the podcast on the iHeart app and on KFY.com and FoxSports910.com. You got to check that out. His group, the No Excuse Hunting is his group. They've partnered up with National Wild Turkey Federation are you ready for this title? The No Excuse Hunting and National Wild Turkey Federation Wheelin' Sportsman Outdoors Expo at Bass Pro Shop. They're going to be up and running right as the doors open. I believe the doors open at 9:30. If not, just play it safe and we'll call it 10 o'clock. I'm definitely going to be out there because I think that this is something I want to support. There's going to be a lot of people that I want to meet, a lot of people that are out supporting them, and the National Wild Turkey Federation does so much for the protection of our lands, for the development of habitats, and our way of life in general. So any way we can support the National Wild Turkey Federation, anytime we can support great organizations like Dan's with No Excuse Hunting, get out there and do it. And check it out. I'm sure Bass Pro is going to have some giveaways. I'm sure they're going to have some cool deals out there. Check it out. And if you're looking for a cool date night, ooh, yeah. How about West Side? West Side always being the best side. I'm going to throw my W's up there on the video. West Side being the best side. It is the Wildlife for Tomorrow Hall of Fame induction banquet. Whoa, is this cool. And you want to know why it's super, super cool? I'm the MC. I'm a little bit more than the MC. I've been on part of the advisory group committee thing and getting it all put together. And I've gotten to see all of the cool, not only door prizes, the raffle prizes, and we are going to be auctioning off. Live auction. That's me. I'm going to be the auctioneer. A hunting puppy. Oh, yes! And you know whose hunting puppy it is? Bred by the man himself, former director of your Arizona Game and Fish Department, Larry Voiles, and now the president of Wildlife for Tomorrow. So it's one of his puppies. Literally, they just had just so cute, and definitely some birdie dogs. So get out there. I want you to get over to wildlifefortomorrow.org. Check it out. Get tickets. Buy a whole dang table if you'd like to. It's next Saturday at the Wigwam. That's right. If you haven't been out to the West Valley and you haven't seen what Jerry Colangelo and his group have done to the Wigwam, you're missing out. Like, this used to be the Wildlife for Tomorrow Hall of Fame induction banquet used to be in Scottsdale. They moved it out to the west side because it's such a nice venue. It is a really, really nice venue. And there's already people talking about, oh, I'm staying there. I'm going to get the room. We're going to have a good time. It is a blast. And they are going to be selling the Mother Road Conserve and Protect Kolsch. Yes, that's going to be there as well. So it is going to be a rip-roaring event. I encourage you to make it happen. Get out there, wildlifefortomorrow.org, and come say hi. Come hang out. I'm going to be at, once again, oh gosh, I have to read it, the No Excuse Hunting and National Wild Turkey Federation Wheelin' Sportsman's Outdoor Expo. Yes, that's at Bass Pro Shop at 10 a.m. on Saturday the 10th, and then get over to the Wildlife for Tomorrow Hall of Fame induction banquet. By the way, the people being inducted, super cool. You're going to love to meet them. You're going to love to thank them because they've done so much for wildlife and protecting wildlife and preserving it for future generations. You're going to want to get involved and just basically shake these people's hands, that's for sure. John McCain is a former inductee. Barry Goldwater is a former inductee. Let me tell you something. They don't mess around with the inductees, okay? So make sure you get out there because, once again, West Side being the best side. Hey, we've got a really cool show coming up. We've got Scott Lavin coming at the end of the show. He's going to talk about not Wildlife for Tomorrow. Got that on the brain. Now, here we go. How about some coffee? Right? This early. I need an intern. Man, giving people days off. There we go. All right. Arizona Game and Fish Department. There we go. Arizona Game and Fish Department's Fair Chase campaign that they've got going on. I want to help you find the right spot to camp. If you're looking to get into camping or you want to escape the heat, I want to help you find the right camping spot. We also want to talk about if you want to get into fishing tournaments, a great way to get into fishing tournaments. Of course, we're going to have the headlines and a way to hunt that I have never even thought of before, but apparently I'm way late to the game. Yeah, I know. What else is new, right? But oh my gosh, have you ever heard about hunting from a mountain bike? Oh man, am I excited to get to this. And let me tell you something. Bigfoot is going to make an appearance. This is the Go Show. We celebrate all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state that we live in. We really appreciate you spending some time with us. I know 2 hours of your weekend is nothing to sneeze at. We hope you're enjoying it. We hope we can get you informed. We hope we can entertain you. And we hope we can motivate you to just get outside and play. Coming up next, the 10 rules for finding the best campsite. It's time to camp like an animal. Heard that right. It's coming up next right here on The Go Show.